9,855 nights ago, and it still makes us sick.
I think it's totally despicable.
Scott Garceau chased Robert Ursay down at the airport in January of 1984.
Today D-Day, Bob?
D-Day for what?
Decision?
No decisions.
No decision?
Oh, tell him.
Just information today?
No information.
Before our microphones, Robert Ursay told us he was not moving the blankety-blank team.
I have not any intention to move the team. If I did, I would tell you about it, okay?
But we knew he had a wandering eye. We chased him to Phoenix, Jacksonville, Memphis.
If you love the Colts, why don't you treat me right?
But we found his lawyer in Indianapolis, Michael Chernoff.
Why is there so much secrecy about all of this? Why can't you comment?
No comment.
In Indianapolis earlier today.
No comment.
You can't tell us why you're here?
No comment.
Ursay wanted us to pay for preseason games, 1 o'clock starts, improvements to Memorial Stadium. The legislature was about to use eminent domain to seize the club, so Ursay had to make a move.
I just can't believe this is happening.
Mayor Schaefer from his front steps of his home.
The Colts had to sneak out of town at night. It degrades a great tradition of the city in football.
The legendary late newsman, John Stedman, who saw every Colts game home and away.
And I doubt if Robert Ursay realizes tonight the full impact or the extent of his sin in pulling away a football team that was a big part of the fiber of Baltimore.
One of the greatest fans of all time, Loudy.
We've got 27 years involved at Corrals with this ball club, so why should we stop? We'll be here when the new Colts come in.
The Baltimore Ravens came to town, and the only way to erase a memory like tonight.
From out of town, then they want to know the story behind it.
The story is rather simple. It goes back to 1984 when Bob had everything loaded up into the famous Mayflower vans to move the team to Indy. The coffin quotes Ursay before it all happened when he said, "I will not move the Colts out of Baltimore, and that Baltimore Mayor Don Schaefer is my friend." Diehard Colts fans point out he lied, he died.
But speaking of disappointing, money talks and nothing is sacred. Such is the state of pro sports in the 90s. The Browns are indeed moving to Baltimore, the city which lost its NFL team in the dead of night more than 11 years ago. Now Baltimore and the state of Maryland ante up a new $200 million stadium, which will be rent-free to the Browns for 30 years, and what amounts to a $50 million signing bonus to Modell for moving. CNN's Mark Moore has more.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a signed contract in hand. The Browns are indeed coming to Baltimore.
The city of Baltimore rejoiced Monday as Cleveland Browns owner Art Modell announced his intention to move the storied Browns franchise to Baltimore.
This has been a very, very tough road for my family and for me. I leave Cleveland, Ohio, 35 years, and leave my heart, a good part of my heart and soul there. I can never forget the kindness of the people of Cleveland, the fans that supported the Browns for years. But frankly, it came down to a simple proposition. I had no choice.
This is a joyous day for Baltimore and a tribute, Baltimoreans, to your proven love of the game of football in the years when we had a team and even in the years when we did not have an NFL team. The Browns are now the Baltimore Browns, and we're proud of it.
In the National Football League, there used to be the Baltimore Colts. For that matter, there used to be the Cleveland Browns. But when Art Modell's club moved to Charm City, they had to come up with a new moniker. The franchise may not have a logo or colors yet, but now it has a wing and a prayer and a new name. Fox 5's Bill Horman unlocks the mystery.
Ladies and gentlemen, and friends,
Choice in the first round, the Baltimore Ravens select John Ogden, tackle, UCLA.
Jonathan, Ozzie Newsome, how you doing? You ready to become a Raven? You sure? Did you have a good visit here? You did? Well, at this point, we're ready to make you the first pick of the Baltimore Ravens.
With the 25th selection in the first round, the Baltimore Ravens have selected Ray Lewis, linebacker, University of Miami.
Great. Did we interview you first at the Combine? Did you interview with anybody else? You didn't. You pissed everybody else off, didn't you? You did? But look, you are the second choice of the Baltimore Ravens, number 26.
The Baltimore Ravens.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Memorial Stadium, a historic afternoon here in Baltimore as the old girl is back in town. Yes, it's been since December of '83 that a Baltimore team has played pro football here at Memorial Stadium. And this afternoon, the Baltimore Ravens, coached by Ted Marchibroda, former head coach of the Baltimore Colts, open up a new chapter of Baltimore football history against the Oakland Raiders.
It began with a tribute to some of Baltimore's greatest players, including Johnny Unitas, who took a familiar trip through the end zone to usher in a new era. Over 64,000 Baltimore football fans packed a sold-out Memorial Stadium to honor a great legacy and start a tradition of their own. In a season of few victories and several close defeats, the one thing the Ravens never lost was their intensity.
Hell of a job to fight your ass back. That's the way to do it.
Fires down the middle. Kinson's got it. Yeah! Feels some pressure. Flips over the ball. Steps back in the pocket. He's going deep for Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens! He was met right at the goal line, and the Ravens have stopped him and have a chance to win this game.
After 13 long years without the NFL, Baltimore is back.
Both were apparent because for the first time since they went away in the middle of the night in 1984 in the winter, the Colts were at Baltimore. And emotional day in Baltimore as the Colts played the Ravens. This is a scene no Baltimorean will ever forget. With it went the memories at that time of Johnny Unitas and Raymond Berry and so many great teams. Johnny U on the Ravens sideline, as he is so many times. Message for the Ursays, message for the Colts. They will not forget in Baltimore. But I'll tell you what, it was the Colts that certainly remembered to bring their offense. Peyton Manning, Marshall Faulk, 34 yards, touchdown. Marshall did it with 7 catches for 75 yards, but he really did it with 17 carries for 192 yards, over 1,000 yards. Look at him go. Good. Go all the way. 68 yards, 267 yards, all told, rushing and receiving for Marshall Faulk. It was the Marshall plan. 17-10, the Colts lead, second quarter. Peyton Manning to turn small. He had a big day. Colts outgained Baltimore 339-99 in the first half. They're rolling 24-13. Third quarter. One-time Indianapolis Colts quarterback Jim Harbaugh to Jermaine Lewis. Lewis sprains his ankle on the play, but we know what an athlete he is, Tom.
Well, very difficult to cover him deep. There are very few guys who can run with him, and you saw his ankle right there get rolled over.
Now it's 31-21, and a big difference in the game, even though the Colts had many more yards. Corey Harris, 5 kickoff returns for almost 200 yards. So Teddy Marchibroda's Ravens starting most drives near the 40, while the Colts were starting most of their drives inside the 20. So Harbaugh to Floyd Turner, 29 yards. Colts lead down to 31-28. Indy 3 and out. Priest holds. Make him the Pope. 39 yards. Ravens lead 35-31. Last chance for the Colts. Just over a minute to go. Manning to Faulk. Deflected to Ralph State. It's picked. It's fumbled. But the Ravens fall on it. And the
fans said their feelings. An emotional day in the big...
Second and goal. Sidelines. Intercepted. It's Chris McAllister. One man to beat. He's Aaron Martin. Chris McAllister all the way for a touchdown. Kick. And Lewis from the 10. Oh, some big blocks, and here's Lewis. He's going to go all the way again. 90 yards, touchdown, his second of the day. Blocked again. And picked off. He can run it. Look out, Anthony Mitchell. Anthony Mitchell at the 50. And Mitchell is going to go all the way for a Baltimore touchdown. As the Titans have this one blocked by Rob Burnett, it would appear. Burnett has blocked 8 in his career.
And keep it.
For a Titans. Good protection from Dwayne Starks. Got away from Dwayne Starks. Good protection. Intercepted by Ray Lewis. And Lewis is on his way. He's going to go for a touchdown. Oh, my.
Here he is. He's got Eddie George all the way, but look, to throw a little bit behind Eddie George, but he gets hands on the football, and he keeps it in the air, and it goes right to Ray Lewis.
And Rich Gannon is the key to Oakland Super Bowl hopes. Gannon goes down at the 24-yard line. No progress as yet for the Oakland offense today. Gannon flips, intercepted inside the 20-yard line. Robert blitz gets Gannon than I've ever seen. Third down. Dilfer from his end zone. Raiders now 0 for 5 on third down. Dilfer from his end zone. Over the middle. That's complete. Shannon Sharp, room to run. Sharp to the 40, to the 30. Gonna make it to the end zone for the touchdown. 96 yards, and the Ravens are on the board.
Shannon Sharp has been the only big plays this offense has made so far in the postseason. 82 going to come down to slant inside. Marty in the cross.
In history, pass there, and Annie yard line. Rolls, looks, and is dropped for 10. Dilfer on 2nd and 11 throws. It's
time off
right back. Starks. Straight drop for Gannon down the middle of the field. It's intercepted. Dwayne Starks. Field. Gannon.
They were not trying to get away. Concerned.
It is 180 and close to midfield. Rich Gannon on the day, 11 for 21, 80 yards and 2 interceptions. Gannon lost the football. It is loose and recovered by the Ravens.
Well, you can see.
You got it, all right? Thank you.
Super Bowl 35. You can sneak in stealthily, quietly hoping to win. Or, like the battle-hardened Ravens, you can storm in, full of bluster and bravado, knowing that victory is certain.
Stover approaches the football. We are underway. The flashbulb sparkle.
Great field position, man. We have got to take advantage of this.
Midway through the second quarter, Baltimore seized control.
Throwing deep down the middle for Stokely. He's got it. 10-5. Touchdown. Brandon Stokely for the score.
And a bandit, Brandon.
38-yard strike. Dilfer to Stokely.
Nice call. Nice call.
was at its nasty best.
Hilliard took a shot.
Ray Lewis commanded every inch of Raymond James. He ran down runners, smothered wide receivers, and created turnovers. Lewis was named Super Bowl MVP, and his teammates fed off his dominant performance.
Come on, D, do what you do best.
Slant over the middle, picked up by Dwayne Starks. He's got a touchdown. Touchdown, Dwayne Starks up to the races. And the people in purple are going Raven wild.
Saw it all the way. Yeah, baby!
In the third quarter, the Giants crept to within 10. Then, Jermaine Lewis blew them away.
Jay Lou kicks it outside. He's at the 40, 45. He's at midfield, down the far sideline. He's going all the way. All right. Jermaine Lewis goes all the way. Oh, my God.
102 rushing yards and a touchdown by Jamal Lewis clinched a resounding 34-7 win. And Brian Billick was determined not to have the crown placed upon a wet head.
Andrew, come here. I want you to go empty out all the water containers. No. What? Oh! Oh, it's too cold. Oh, I wasn't going to let you get me either.
Super Bowl 35 earned the Ravens their 11th straight victory and a place high atop Pro Football Summit. A remarkable achievement by a team only 5 years old. For a city that had waited 30 years, it was a dream fulfilled.
In 2008, he was a prospect from the University of Delaware. His big arm caught the attention of scouts. His attitude caught the attention of Ravens rookie head coach John Harbaugh.
Joe had something to prove, Joe had a chip on his shoulder, and that was a good thing. Joe had not come up the easy way.
Flacco's college career started at Pitt, but after getting little playing time, he transferred to Division I AA Delaware.
I needed to go play football somewhere, and that was really what drove my decision, is that I wanted to play, and I wanted to play now.
Despite the lack of a national spotlight, the Ravens took a chance on the 6'6" kid from Audubon, New Jersey.
They actually had the 8th pick of the draft, and they went back to 26. And when they went back to 26, I think that gave me a little heads up. Maybe they are interested in me. Baltimore traded up. I want to be a Raven.
We traded back and got so many picks, we felt like we needed to trade back up to get him at 18.
With the 18th pick in the 2008 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Joe Flacco.
With a rookie head coach and a rookie quarterback, no one would have blamed veteran Ray Lewis if he wasn't too excited about starting over.
I probably had that thought for a quick second before I saw Joe Flacco throw a football. And I was like, this kid has a cannon.
Flacco started all 16 games his rookie year and led the Ravens to the AFC title game.
He's got Mason at the 10, 5, touchdown! Oh, what a throw by Joe Flacco!
Here they come creeping again. Collins throwing the slant that's complete inside the 15. Collins to throw on 2nd and 9. Has time. Algie Crumpler inside the 10 to the 5. Lost the football. Down at the goal line. Who's got it? Unbelievable. Tennessee turns it over again. Coughs it. That is short of a first down, and a timeout is called. Sam short of a first down, and a timeout is yard line. Flacco throwing complete to the 25-yard line. That is short of a first down, and a timeout is called. Sam Cook, the holder, on its way, straight, and good.
One of the trouble spots for the all season long. Donovan McNabb has been benched here in the second half. They have had trouble punching in from 1 yard out. Cobb still has it. Throws into the end zone. It's intercepted by Ed Reed. He gets away from Cobb, and he is still going down the sideline. Brent Selleck trying to cut him off. Reed needs one more block. He goes all the way. Touchdown. Second interception of the game for Ed Reed. This one he returns 108 yards.
When the days are cold and the cards all fold and the saints we see are all made of gold, when your dreams all fail and the ones we hail are the worst of all and the bloods run stale, I wanna hide the truth, I wanna shelter you, but with the beast inside, there's nowhere we can hide. No matter what we breed, we still are made of greed. This is my kingdom come, this is my kingdom come. When you pull my key, look into my eyes, it's where my demons hide, it's where my demons hide. Don't get too close, it's dark inside, it's where my demons hide, it's where my demons hide. Curtains call, it's the last of all. When the lights fade out, all the sinners crawl. So they dug your grave and the masquerade will come calling out at the mess you've made. Don't wanna let you down, but I am hellbound. Oh, this is all for you. Don't wanna hide the truth. No matter what we breed, we still are made of greed. This is my kingdom come, this is my kingdom come. When you pull my key, look into my eyes, it's where my demons hide, it's where my demons hide. Don't get too close, it's dark inside, it's where my demons hide, it's where my demons hide. They say it's what you make, I say it's up to fate, it's woven in my soul. I need to let you go, your eyes they shine so bright, I wanna save that light. I can't escape this now, unless you show me how. When you pull my key, look into my eyes, it's where my demons hide, it's where my demons hide. Don't get too close, it's dark inside, it's where my demons hide, it's where my demons hide. I'm waking up to ash and dust, I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is in the apocalypse. Whoa. I'm waking up, I feel it in my from inside. I'm waking up.
Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. Mama tied my teenage dreams. No, it's nothing wrong with me. The kids are all wrong, the stories are wrong. Heavy metal broke my heart. Come on and let me in. Bruises on your thighs like my fingerprints. This is for to match the darkness that you felt. I never meant for you to fix yourself. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. I can't stop till the whole world knows my name, 'cause I was only born inside my dreams. Until you die for me, as long as there's a light, my shadow's over you, 'cause I am the opposite of amnesia. And you're a cherry blossom, you're about to bloom. You look so pretty, but you're gone so soon. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. We've been here forever, and here's the frozen proof. I could scream forever. We are the poison Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries.
Trying to get the ball to a fan. It's over the middle to Derek Mason. That's Flacco's first completion to a wide receiver the entire game. 3 plays after that, for Flacco. Longest pass completion of the game. Flacco had only 4 completions on 10 attempts on the day. 3 plays later, 3rd and 7. Flacco scrambling,
trying to pick up the first down.
Look at him go with that hip.
Do what you do. It looks like he does pick up the first down by extending the ball, but look where it's spotted. A yard shy of the first down.
We need to challenge this.
Yeah. Well, they do that. They did. There is a challenge flag. And John Harbaugh says, let's take another look at this. And you'll see from high above, Flacco's never out of bounds until he is well past the first down marker. Certainly with his outstretched arm, they respotted at the 6-yard line. And by inches, it is a first down. And Bill Belichick needs to play some defense in a hurry, with it being 27-14. 3 plays later, Willis McGahee. They couldn't stop this play all day.
Willis McGahee is running like he's hungry, like he's upset with Ray Rice's productivity, even though they're best of friends.
And he says, get away, let me dance.
Do his thing.
Heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note. Make me your radio and turn me up when you feel low. This melody was meant for you. So sing along to my stereo.
Class heroes, baby. If I was just another dusty record on the shelf, would you blow me off and play me like everybody else? If I asked you to scratch my back, could you manage that? Like if we had chicken travy, I can handle that. Furthermore, I apologize for any skipping tracks. This is the last girl that played me, left a couple cracks. I used to, now I'm over that. Cause holding grudges over love is ancient artifacts. If I could only find a note to make you understand, I sing it softly in your ear and grab you by the hands. Keep me stuck inside your head like your favorite tune. And know my heart's a stereo, the only place for you.
My heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note.
Come on.
Make me your radio and turn me up when you feel low. This melody was meant for you, so sing along to my stereo.
Let's go! If I was an old school 50-pound boombox, would you hold me on your shoulder wherever you walk? Would you turn my volume up in front of the cops and crank it higher every time they told you to stop? And all I ask is that you don't get mad at me when you have to purchase Mad D batteries. Appreciate every mixtape your friends make. You never know, we come and go like on the interstate. I think I finally found a note to make you understand. If you can hit it, sing along and take me by the hands. Keep me stuck inside your head like your favorite tune. You know my heart's a stereo, the only place for you.
My heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note. Make me your radio and turn me up when you feel low. This melody was meant for you, so sing along to my stereo. So sing along to my stereo. I only pray you'll never leave me behind.
Never leave me.
Because good music can be so hard to find.
So hard to find.
I'll take your hand and hold it closer to mine.
Yeah.
Our love was there, but now you're changing my mind.
Come on.
My heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note. Make me your radio and turn me up when you feel low. This melody was meant for you, so sing along to my stereo.
It's your boy Travi, Gym Class Heroes, baby. Yeah.
My heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note. Make me your radio and turn me up when you feel low.
Turn it
this
up a little bit.
melody was meant for you, so
Right
sing
there.
along to my stereo.
Gym Class Heroes, baby. If I was just another dusty record on the shelf, would you blow me off and play me like everybody else? If I asked you to scratch my back, could you manage that? Like if we had chicken Travie, I can handle that. Furthermore, I apologize for any skipping tracks. It's just the last girl that played me left a couple cracks. I used to, now I'm over that. Cause holding grudges over love is ancient artifacts. If I could only find a note to make you understand, I sing it softly in your ear and grab you by the hands. Keep me stuck inside your head like your favorite tune, and know my heart's a stereo, the only place for you.
My heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note.
Come on.
Make me your radio, and turn me up when you feel low. This melody was meant for you, so sing along to my stereo. My songs know what you did in the dark. My songs know what you did in the dark. So light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up. I'm on fire. So light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up. I'm on fire. What you did in the dark. So light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up. I'm on fire. So light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up. I'm on fire.
32 yards away. He can make this in his sleep. He can make it with his eyes closed. Oh, would you believe it?
No, he did.
Oh, no. Missed it wide left.
No, he did.
That's what he did. And that is how the New England Patriots and Bob Kraft and the Vince Wilfork, who played a heck of a game, make the Super Bowl. Billy Cundiff could have kicked this game into overtime. We could have had 2 overtime games on Championship Sunday. Instead, John Harbaugh just mouthed the words. He missed it. And behind him, Terrell Suggs.
The journey.
With the 18th pick in the 2008 NFL Draft,
The journey.
the Baltimore Ravens select
I promise you, it's the greatest thing ever.
Joe Flacco, quarterback, Delaware.
The destination always takes care of itself.
He waits. He throws the pass, and it's intercepted. Joe Colorado